Jeez. Sometimes you have to celebrate before and after something happens, right? When some people celebrate the big things before the championship, before it arrives, right?
Yeah, a win is a
Yeah,
win, as
a
they
win.
say, man.
Hey, but even before you win, if you know you're gonna win, you could already start
Well,
drinking.
well, technically they did win. Well, at least his son won the conference championship. So
Yeah, you will be. Yeah, okay. Hey man, Patrick Mahomes Sr. Patrick Mahomes Sr. got caught with a DWI. DWI. He will make it. He will make it to the Super Bowl, but the man is out here celebrating on this. Was it a Sunday night? Yeah, it was on a Saturday night,
it
enjoying
was a
his
Saturday,
life.
right?
Probably was a Saturday. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure which one it was, but enjoying life as he should. Retired
Yes, you should.
pitcher. Sean's his son's balling out here. He's smoking on the ops pack
On the
every
ooh
chance he
wee. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, he smoked on Barrow's pack. He smoked on
Pause.
Jalen Hurts pack. No, there's no pause. If you smoke on
No.
someone's pack, no. They smoked on Action Jackson's pack, and now they're going for the dirty purdy, man. Hey, that's what it is. Sometimes you gotta celebrate life. Hey, he's the most likable of the whole family, I would say.
I think so too. Well, Patrick is also likable, right?
Okay,
Isn't he?
okay. Maybe let's say it this way: the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah.
It
Well,
wasn't. It
there are
wasn't.
multiple apples.
Well, no, there's
There are
only
mul-
one apple that also fell into a prison or a jail, whatever you want to call it. Wasn't for the same thing. It wasn't for the
no,
same thing. But
no. It was
hey,
McMahon. It was McMahonish. Vince. Yeah. Hey, let's start.
let's go. Let's go, man. Man.
Yo, welcome all to another edition of the Double Thought Show. We got a great one for you guys today. We're gonna talk about a couple of topics. We're gonna start off with a savage topic, 21 Savage to be exact, scamming Aiden Ross, KR on a live stream, man. It's
Uh,
crazy. We're gonna talk about that, and right after a very inspirational Club Shay Shay story came out. We're gonna talk about Vince
Wait, what? Who
McMahon.
was Vince McMahon on Club Shay Shay?
Nah, man. 21 Savage was on Club Shay Shay.
Oh, okay. I thought Vince McMahon was anyway.
Nah, man. And I don't think it's gonna go be on Club Shay Shay either.
It's not now. It's done now.
No, we're gonna talk about that as well. He's facing a lot of backlash. I mean, there has been rumors going on that the WWE's work culture is very friendly and touchy. So Vince McMahon is
I don't think this is called touchy. This is called someone would call this maneuverish.
yeah, but he resigned from the WWE and the UFC. We're going to talk about that, and last but not least, we're going to talk about Keefe D turning the page on his public defender. He was like, "Nah, man, I got the money from nah." So this is a joke. Diddy.
You gotta say it allegedly. Brother love, show them some love. At the end,
Nah, nah,
brother love
who
is
knows?
trying
Who
to get
knows? Who knows? Who knows? Now, man, we're gonna talk about those topics and a couple of other funny things, Karen. I want to get your thoughts on that happened. Well, funny and some very weird things going on. Guys, before we proceed, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, hit that subscribe button as well and the notification bell so you don't miss out when we drop new videos. And guys, for those of you has been supporting us, thank you. We've reached the 500 sub
Thank you,
mark.
Chris.
So many thanks for that one. We really appreciate it. Please continue subscribing if you haven't done so already. Thank you for your support. Really means a lot to us. Also gives us a lot of encouragement to keep on going, keep on improving. Thanks for everyone who's giving us feedback as well. Yeah, it really helps us. We're gradually improving. Slowly but surely, we're gonna get there, and that's all thanks to you. Remember to comment. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on this video, on the topics we're gonna discuss in this video as well. And don't forget to share the video with your friends, your family, and your enemies. Hey, with that being said, let's start with the first topic.
21, can you do something for me? Can you stop scamming all these people? 21, can you yes. What? Anyway. Oh! No, you gotta do it right. You gotta do it right. Yeah, you're doing. That's how he did it. Hey,
well, the table is here.
Yo, this is the, and we're gonna take a look at the video because it's very interesting. If you break it down, it's just a shame. But I think this is what you get when you bet with three dudes who are in a hole, a 400K hole. He was in a hole. He was trying to get out of it. So he's like, this was his joker. This was his joker. I think if you watch the video, the whole situation is funny, man. You're supposed to be a millionaire, and you're out here, you're betting, you're losing, and then you're trying to get yourself in a hole by scamming out of the hole.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Did you see it already?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw fragments of like there's a couple of things I saw because we're gonna show it.
Yeah.
So let's show it because I can also tell you immediately where I thought. I mean, KaiR. There were some things, some parts where I was like, if I didn't know, I wouldn't have seen it. But at some point, KaiR, I mean,
ready?
Are you ready?
Just, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go.
See.
Do you want to cut?
By the way, first thing I want to say is, of course, here at the Double Thought Show, fair use. Adin Ross, don't try to hit us with this one. Try to promote your stream, man. Let's go.
So you want to make a difference? It does make a difference. Just spread, bro. I'm gonna spread. We're putting it. Yeah. You can do TTS. I'm gonna play some music.
So KaiR,
your first card.
Maybe you can explain as well the purpose of the game.
The purpose of the game is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's about who gets the highest card, right?
Yeah, the highest card.
Who picks the highest card.
Yeah.
So in order to pick the highest card, you have to guess in a fair world. You both are
utopia. And utopia, yeah.
You both are guessing in a street panhandling environment. There's only one who's guessing, and it's not the one. So let's put it this way: it's not the one who didn't bring his own card pack, because this was also the card pack of. This was 21's card pack. Yo, this guy is. Let's continue.
The scammer deluxe.
Yo, this is crazy, yo. It's. Oh man, it's a shame though. It's a shame you had to do this.
I don't like your confidence, bro.
Look at it. Look at it. He's looking. He's looking for the
card. Stop. Don't pick it up now.
You call.
If I'm down $120,000 and I'm capping out at 200, we're doing $10,000 a card. Shit! What is it now, bro? I'm tapping this. I'm about 50 on you. I'm buying your people gifts. Call the gambling. Unless you want to hop on the 2K or UFC or Mortal Kombat or Call of Duty. I don't get it, chat. Is that cheating? I don't understand. You tap the card. I don't understand. How could you? What? What? Let me see.
So at this point, he's gonna get one of his friends telling him the cards have been unmarked. Listen good.
Instant replay.
Yo, let's take a look. Let's listen what the friend says.
Hey. What? What? On God.
Do you hear it?
What?
Yeah.
On God. On God, they're marked. Hold on. How you can tell they're marked? Look at what?
Look at the little scratches on the. Put it on my finger. There's a scratch.
But this one doesn't have a scratch and it's a king. I don't think you would do that, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, they're scratched, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. These cards are both scratched.
Look at the face. Look at his face. This is a face of someone who will steal your phone and help you search for it. My God. Hey, let's continue.
Look, I'll show you. Get the other face cards up. I'm gonna show you right here. Watch. Right there's a little scratch.
That back onto.
They're marked, bro.
That back onto what?
These are marked. Look. Look, you see a little scratch right there? This one don't got it though.
Look at him looking for the.
We can bet that same game back right now.
Look at him. I said, look at him. Help him look for the phone he stole.
Yeah.
The mark?
It's crazy. The mark? Which mark?
Oh my.
What are you talking about, dude? Oh, I don't see it. Really? This is crazy. How? I can believe my own eyes.
I can't believe you found out. I can't believe you found out.
They are scratch, bro. And I picked all of the scratch ones. Oh my God. How did that happen?
It was God. God did.
God did. Red rum. Don't trust a speaker of Queen's English who has who has a tattoo, cross tattoo on the forehead.
Is it luck or is it strategy? Combination. Oh man.
I don't know. Wait, let me see the other cards.
Oh, this is.
I don't think you do that, bro. I know you wouldn't do that shit to me, but I don't know why the fuck you. Come on, let me see this shit real quick.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Yo.
Give me another face card. Yeah, this one doesn't have it. My bad, bro. You're right. You're right, bro. I'm tripping. All right, basketball.
Yo, this is gaslighting, dude. He just gaslit him into admitting he's tripping. This is when I knew he did it. Because they both saw the scratch and then he said, "You're tripping."
KaiR, I have a question for you.
And Adin Ross, before you ask the question, Adin Ross, the green guy he's not a street guy. You know the street guys always talk to you very. He said, "You're tripping." It's not like he said, "You're tripping." You're tripping. He's trying to tell him, "You're tripping, dude. If you don't repeat, you might get packed out on you."
It's just like when you have like a domestic ruffle and scuffle, and the police comes. The police comes to the house, and the one that was doing the ruffling and scuffling says to the other one, "Nothing happened, right?
Yo, yeah, that's the same thing. It's
Nothing happened,
exactly
right?
nothing
Nothing happened,
happened,
right?
right?
You're tripping,
You're
aren't you?"
tripping, dude. What the heck are you doing? What you
Yeah,
talking
you
about?
wouldn't do that to me. But KR, I have a question. I have a question.
Tell
So
me,
please
tell
let
me.
me. You and I, we know each other. We're boys. I mean, we're friends. We're
Yeah.
buddies. We're pals, and we go play a game like this or any other game for that matter. And you find out I do something like this to you, right? You find out that I cheated you out of 120K. What would you do? So, how, let's say if I tell you, when you tell me, when, come on, you didn't, it's not like I came to you and told you, oh man, this is how I want. You
Yeah.
find out.
I'm gonna kick you out of my house. That's the first thing.
No,
I
no, no,
think they're
but no, no, no. But that's not the question. The question is when you find out and you confront me, right?
yeah.
And I tell you, my bad, man. You caught me.
Bro.
Let's dab it up. Uh, you know, what would be your reaction to that? I mean, would we still be on for the to go watch the game next week?
Bro, like I said, instant kick out of it. Yo, the streamer is done at that point. First of all, and you get kicked out if it's at my house. If because they're recording at Adin's place. So if we're at my house and you do that, we go to play and you do that. Hey man, you get kicked out right away,
Yeah.
and that's the end of Double Thought Show.
That's a bit harsh, don't you think? I mean, we're boys, man.
120
Come on.
You're trying to
We're boys.
scam me out of 120K, dude.
But
People
you
try
found
to
out, so no harm, no foul, right?
no harm, no foul. You're lucky that you're not swimming with the fishes. That's enough homeboy for me. People, yo, the funny thing, the crazy thing is this, right? People get there is this story out there where no, wait a second. Wasn't it also the reason why one of the Migos got popped? Because there was a problem about gambling?
There was some gambling going on, that's for sure. But I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
There was some people that were something went wrong. A lot of
And the
times,
one,
this when you do this in the
yeah,
streets, that could be your end. If you do, he knew who to do this with.
yeah.
He
But
did it
KR,
with someone.
if someone, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. If you're cheating like that for money without, it already
Trust me.
tells me what kind of person you are, which means I would never be able to trust you.
First of all, yeah.
I would never be able to trust you because
But
again, there were cameras. And it was because there were cameras that people, that we could all witness what happened. The
yeah,
friends. But if there weren't cameras, and if his friend, so if Aiden's friend wasn't there to check the cards,
yeah, then it would have went down.
he never would have known.
Never.
And to me, I mean, all trust is gone. And when trust is gone, it's over. I'll never be able to trust you because I'll always be asking myself, hey, we're on double thought, we're getting money together. KR paid me 1,000. How much did he get? KaiR paid me 10K. How much did he get?
Is he scheming? If he is he moving some cream off the top? This is
Yeah.
but let's be honest, Archie. I don't want to sound. Would you trust someone with face tattoos?
Excuse me? If I would trust who?
Someone with face tattoos?
Oh, come on, man.
I don't want to sound, Come on, dude.
Come on.
But I wouldn't put a bet with someone. I wouldn't put a bet with and he brings his own cards. Come on, man. Open the pack up in front of me. Don't call me with open pack.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's crazy. And then they said to get the ending was super awkward. Because I think Adin, so this is the thing. Adin knew the guy was trying to scam him. He didn't send him away. They were going to play another game of 2K to even it out. And then it was like they were sitting there like, let me see. Do you want to see
Yeah.
that part? Okay. Let's check that out first.
Chat, I don't know if I should do that, bro. I don't know if I should do that. Let me see real quick.
Here it is. Here the finger goes.
Where my soda?
Where my soda at? Yo, I can do it in slow motion. Let me put it put this in slow motion.
Where my soda?
Look at the hand. Look at the hand.
Look at the hand gesture. And then he turns to his homie. Where my soda at?
Where my soda?
$21. Can you do something for me? Can you please stop scamming for me?
That's why I roll 2K, chat. Nah, chat. Not all the cards have the mark on it. Like, not all of them have it. Whose cards are these though?
Where you get cards from?
Bonds.
Yeah.
You got them today?
Yo, why are they still investigating, dude? They opened the cards up to catch them.
KaiR.
He's
How
Yeah.
sometimes how sometimes what's the truth?
Mhm.
Like your gut is telling you run, and you're still trying to rationalize why that would be exaggerating. That's basically what's going on.
This is the ending. They are sitting there.
Awkward as hell.
Yo, this
Awkward
is
as hell.
super. What the heck is this, dude? What the heck is this?
Awkward as hell.
Let's see. Why is this popping up every time?
But of course they would be sitting awkward because
Greenie everything now. You playing? What are you doing? Shoot around? Greenie everything now.
This is where you know you're dealing with someone. You cannot escalate. You know, if you escalate, it can go wrong. And you're sitting there like, what should I do?
what do I do?
How can I get this guy as soon as possible out of this, out of my recording room?
Yeah.
This is super awkward, and people have been going at his neck.
At Adin's neck or at 21 Savages?
21. So this is 21's IG, right? This is 21's IG. You can see a picture of him. This is his last picture.
Yeah.
People are putting 21, 21 scratches.
Hey,
Young
KaiR.
Savage, why you scamming so hard? Look how many likes. Look how many likes. 17,000.
Scam so hard, MF want to find me.
Scamming for 400 bands is crazy. Brokey. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scratches on the deck of cards.
Where my soda at?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scratches on my deck of cards. Scratches on my deck of cards. Oh man. So this is the thing, right? I know a thing or two about cards, and like I said to you before. So I don't do street cards. I don't do street card gambling. The reason is I know what people can do. There are people that are very skilled with cards. Just like there are people very skilled with dices. Those are called loaded dice. I'm just, but I'll give you shout out to Jason, Card Magic by Jason. Great Instagram account. This guy does great tricks. So I'm gonna show you how you can get scammed. This is
Yes, actually.
well, he does.
I said he's gonna show us.
He's gonna show us. Yeah. So basically, how you can deal cards and basically win.
I want to show you that card cheats aren't always stealing
Fair use, by the way. Shout out to Card Magic by Jason.
off the top of the deck. Before we begin, though, a shuffle and a cut, and these, in fact, are off the top of the deck. But what I'd like to demonstrate using the 4 aces is something known as a bottom deal. The aces start on the bottom of the deck. Now, pay particular attention to when I deal to the other players. They all come off the top of the deck. However, when I deal to myself, I'm taking those aces directly off the bottom and putting them into my poker hand. This, of course, means that the 4 aces are now in my hand. There's no aces on the bottom of the deck. Now, as deceptive as the bottom deal is, the only downside to it is I have to get those aces to the bottom of the deck first. So a much more difficult false deal is something known as the legendary center deal. This means that I really can shuffle the cards. I really can cut the cards. As long as I'm keeping track of where particular cards are in the deck, for example, a royal flush, I can deal myself any cards that I want from any position in the deck. So here, pay particular attention to when I deal to the other players. The cards are coming off the top. I don't need this ace of diamonds. However, if I deal directly from the center, I can complete a royal flush. That's the one you got to watch out for, the center deal. In this video, I want to show you.
He's very good at cards, and people. This is how people get scammed on the streets.
Yeah, but the first, so the last one you showed takes years of training.
That's what a good scammer does. It trains. Have you ever seen how the street robbers, and I'm talking about skilled robbers, would do like coordinated attacks on people?
You
Like
pickpocket
pickpockets, or
it's like you can get
phones.
it's like a whole operation, right?
Yes.
Sometimes it's like 5 people, 2 people here, 2 people are walking. They might come from you from the right side. The one is gonna steal, is gonna push. That's the third one. Another one takes it when they, and you don't have a clue.
You don't know who.
I wanna, but let me repeat what I said.
Takes years.
That type of scam takes years.
Yes.
This type of scam, take just like a couple of minutes to just scratch it.
Yes. But what I'm trying to say is that's the reason why I don't do any street betting or.
Yeah.
It's all a scam. They're trying
I don't
to
gamble at
rob
all.
you.
Yeah. I don't gamble at all. With no, I don't.
Some people gamble with other people's money. Other people con. Did you hear about the con artist who's accused of stealing 100 million from the army?
Do tell. 100 million from the army.
Yeah. Basically, her name is Jeanette. Her name is Jeanette Yamanaka Mayo. And she
Japanese.
is Mayo. She doesn't look Japanese though. Maybe she's half.
Maybe the name is fake.
It could be as well. So she's under criminal investigation right now for basically scamming, defrauding the U.S. Army out of 100 million. And she did that through a there was like she was managing these funds for youth programs for the army. She basically set up a company and was funneling those funds to that company. And she bought a total of 80 vehicles, 31 properties, and all across 5 states. And how did it came to light?
In the Mississippi case, Brett Favre.
No, it wasn't Brett Favre. How it all came to light was a very simple thing. The IRS started doing some research on her, where she got the funds, the money from.
Mm-hmm.
This is her, by the way. She seems a bit Latina. She maybe half, I don't know. But yeah.
Does she have a face of a scammer? Guys, let us know in the. Can you show the picture again? Let us know, guys, in the chat.
We can zoom in a little bit.
If you see this woman, well, hindsight is always 2020, right? Because
You can see, you know what? Yo, I'm gonna say something crazy. How do you know she's a scammer? Look at her eyebrows.
I was about to say that's exactly what I was about to say.
Yo, it's such a joke. It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
You can trust me. You can trust me.
Blink. Oh man. Hey, 100 million. And by the way, she's also retiring, and she's gonna get her retirement because they cannot stop it because of bureaucracy. So she's being investigated, but she retired, and now she's gonna get her retirement money pension.
But is that like an
that.
honorable discharge?
No. She literally retired because her
Retires.
time,
Okay.
she retired basically during the investigation. So they cannot stop it. So that's the problem they have right now. She was earning about 100K, 120K or something like that a year, and she's gonna get retired on that.
But
It's
wait,
crazy.
wait. Hold up. So you're telling me she was earning 120K?
Yeah, something
year?
like that. 30.
Okay.
I think it's 30. Let me see.
That's probably not wasn't her starting salary.
No.
And how much is she being accused of allegedly misappropriating? 100 million.
100 million, yes.
Take that, Grant Cardone. 100x.
Why don't you? Why did you have to pull Grant into this one? Hey, I don't want no problems, Grant. Tell
No.
the church I don't want no problems.
No, that's just a 100x joke.
Only,
But
hey, the church joke. Only the ones who know what I'm trying to say.
no, but I mean, listen. You can
Shut up,
you can
about Grant, dude. I like the setup we have here. You don't
Yeah,
want to
well,
get involved with those people.
but people talk trash about Grant Cardone. One thing you can't deny is that he works hard. He sells. What did this lady do? I mean, what did this lady do to get?
Yeah, straight up scamming. Yeah, straight up scamming.
That's what I want to say. I mean, he is an aggressive seller. This lady this lady, no, KR, come on. Hey, you know what? You know what I've realized, KR? We are, we should, we are very conservative because if when I
Yeah.
hear, yeah, when I hear, no, when I hear
But
what,
I choose my hills to perish on.
no,
Grant is not one of them.
but I think you're thinking that I'm accusing him of something or insulting him of something. Actually, I saw an interview of him at Vlad TV where he was talking about the alleged class action that took place. It only
Mm,
consisted of one person. He's never been accused of doing anything shady. So what
well,
I'm saying is no.
well, he's been
So
accused.
well, yeah, but okay, fine. But my point is this: while we are focused, or why the media tries to let us focus on one person, there are a lot of what's her name? Yakamoto, whatever the lady's
Whatever.
name. But in
Mellow,
any
Mayo,
case, yeah, yeah. In
Miss
any case,
Mellow.
Miss Mellow. So for every the thing is when you stick your when you like a turtle, right? When you're known, people will you will catch flack. This lady, if it wasn't if she wouldn't have gotten got, we never would have known her name.
Yeah, but this with all criminals, right?
And the cherry on the top is what you just mentioned, Gare. The cherry on the top is while the investigation is ongoing, because of the bureaucracy, she'll still receive her money at the end. That's the cherry.
Yeah. Hey, it is what it is. She enjoyed life. She's
My grandpa,
57 now.
yeah,
She's
my grandpa,
57.
yeah.
Yeah.
Continue.
No, no, no.
I was about to say
Continue.
my grandpa who recently passed away. He always said, and it's like a Dutch quote, right? But like the root people own a half of the world, to translate it literally, and I think it's more than half actually, because they're not gonna get that money back.
Well, they can resell stuff, but I don't think they'll get the full 100.
For
Probably
sure, they
will
won't.
get maybe 50 based on the things. I mean, she bought like 31 properties, so you can resell them. Market is not ideal right now, but I think you can resell them and get some of the money back.
Right.
Supercars, depending on which well, she bought a Maserati, so I'm pretty sure that devalued real quick. Why do people still buy Maseratis, man? Are they
Aren't
dumb?
aren't they notoriously known for,
Breaking down, yes.
yeah, right, having
They are
yeah,
notoriously known for breaking down. That's what Maseratis are known for. It's crazy people are still buying Maseratis out here, man. But yeah,
well,
hey, it is what it is.
yeah.
Let's
I was
transition.
about I was only about to say that so talking about Maserati, uh yo, he's not even he's they did him so badly that I even forgot his name. Bald guy, popular guy, Romania jail prison.
Oh,
Andrew
you
Tate.
mean
Yeah. So Tate, they asked him about it, and he said, "Why?" He said, "Why do I buy a Maserati, knowing
Bugatti?
that yeah, that was a Bugatti. Yeah. Why would I buy a Bugatti? No, but he said the same thing. Like a regular car is more reliable, but you don't buy those cars because they're reliable. You buy it for the status symbol. He was talking about the Bugatti as well. So I just
Yes,
wanted to
but it's
talk
not
about the
Bugatti. Maserati is not even close. Maserati is closer to a BMW than to a Bugatti. So
Come on,
And
come
I
on.
hate BMWs. You know who I am. You know me. I don't like BMWs, but it's closer to that. And God bless everyone
Maybe
who
right.
has a Maserati. No disrespect to anyone who has a Maserati. Throw that shit in the, the trash.
No. Whoever,
Anyway,
you think Vince McMahon has one?
Vince McMahon has a lot of stuff. He was giving away BMWs to his accuser.
Yeah.
Hey man, Vince has been basically sued for some crazy stuff which you cannot talk about openly on here without getting a flag. But let's say this way, he was defecating on people.
Oh,
He was running. He was running. So according to the filing, it's a crazy story, RJ. It's a crazy story. She alleges that he was basically passing her around, arranging meetups with other people, doing running trains, putting a number 2 on her, and all that kind of stuff, man.
she got Cassie. Is basically what she's saying.
Well, I'm not sure if Cassie got a number 2 on her, but she got one. Shout out to
Oh, yeah.
Cassie. I don't think Cassie's getting anywhere near this money, but
She got
I
she
mean,
got OBJ. She got OBJ.
come on, man. Come on, man.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Come on, man.
That's what the lady was saying. The lady said that anyway. In any case. But
Yo,
the
man.
the funny thing is this doesn't Vince McMahon is the one who has the legendary. They made it like a legendary GIF, right? Or what's it called when it's not? Was
With
like a
him crying?
video. What?
Yes. No, you mean with him crying?
No, man. This one. I have it on mute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yes, that one. Yeah. You come out, rapist. Can you see? Can you see? This is what this is what she has received. Can you read it?
I cannot read it though. I'll just make my screen a bit bigger.
So it says she.
Yeah, I can read it.
So this is what she is alleging. Examples
Mhm.
of items Mrs. Grant received from Mr. McMahon in 2019 included alternative clinic medical care, cosmetic services products, clubhouse access, tickets to Belmont Stakes, WrestleMania, private full day transportation and premium tickets, $2,000 of Nordstrom gift card, and a massive box of Godiva. Examples of items received by Mrs. Grant from McMahon in 2020. 20,000 towards surgery paid directly to the surgeon's office. So he didn't only give her something, he also gave her an upgrade, a body upgrade. Pearl diamond pave lariat necklace from Betteridge in Greenwich, Connecticut. Blue cashmere knee-length cardigan. A bunch of stuff on Nordstrom. She got a 2022 BMW 430xi. 5,000 gift certificate for spa. 2 private chef catered dinners in McMahon's condo. Gold and diamond paperclip necklace. Food assortments. Large bouquet.
Wait. 15K Bloomingdale's gift cards.
Yeah.
Okay, multiple. Is it one? Is it was each one 15K or was it a total?
I think it's total, right?
food assortment display, and antique teaser, large bouquet of flowers delivered approximately every other
Every
week.
week.
KR, this is my thing, and I'm I don't want. Okay, I know that I run the risk of coming across as a victim blamer, but there's a trend.
Yep.
There's a trend, and the trend seems to be the exotic lifestyle, the luxurious lifestyle that you're basically being offered. Because I bet you that when she was receiving those things, she liked it. When she was receiving the number twos, she probably liked it a bit less. But, and this is just, let's say, let's try to look for lessons, right? Lessons
That's
to
what we are
avoid,
doing at Double Thought
yeah,
Show at
try
the
to,
time.
yeah, avoid these things. Sometimes people, show you something that glows, and you might think, oh, this is
It's a
this is
gleam.
P, but it's actually the other one.
Hey, all I'll say is this. I do agree with you on that. Um, there is a point where going back means there is nothing, there is no problem. I think that's also, you cannot, if someone keeps going back after, let's say they have been, so she's not alleging, sh- she's pointing towards trafficking. That's what she's pointing towards,
Yeah,
rather than saying I've been.
she's not alleging this.
Come on. But yo, I've seen some of these text messages, dude. This Vince is wilding, dude. Vince is out of pocket. But again, it's but then again,
KR, if
but
you
no,
have,
no, let me
yeah,
go. I'm gonna retract that. He's not
yeah,
out
do
of
that.
pocket. Into the context of the relationship they had, it made total sense what he wrote. It's not
Yeah,
like he didn't know who she was, he didn't have any relations before. So he
yeah,
was sending some wild stuff, some
yeah,
fantasy where you ask yourself, dude, are you okay? He
yeah,
had almost, it seemed like he had the same thing Daddy had, where he liked to involve other people.
yeah. But it's like a trend. So I think when you have powers, just like kings, right? Uh, uh, Even the Romans back then, people say,
Yep,
"Oh, they were sleeping with other men," and it's like, no, it's not. At some point, it's not about. It's
it's about
about
power.
power.
Yep.
It's about power. So when you're Vince McMahon, you're top at the top of the world. The money you're getting, you're living a lifestyle that is you want it, you got it. You want it, you got it. And for us who are not on that level, it's very easy to say, nah, man, what's wrong with that? But I believe you really need to be strong and disciplined to not abuse it. Because the I
Absolute power
always
corrupts
say,
absolutely, what they say.
what?
Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Never heard that. But what I will say is this: there was, and I saw it on there was an on the Joe Rogan podcast. There was an invitee. I forgot who it was, but he was. I don't know if it was maybe Jordan Peterson, way back, but I'm talking like years
Mm.
ago. In any case, he was talking about the how people think when they see other people do certain things that they would never do it. And he was talking about the people who were in the camps during
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
1939 and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
1945.
yeah, yeah. You
And he
might as
was
well.
talking about he was he was the training
Yeah.
camps. So he was talking about how they got recruited. We know them as cruel people, right? But that
Mm.
was how they transformed. So that was the transformation. They were already transformed, not the current transformation, like the other kind of transformation. They were regular prison guards.
You're trying to stretch
Regular,
the show.
they were regular prison guards. And they got asked, basically the task was at the beginning, just guard the people that were in the camps. And then gradually they were being told, oh, but these people are enemies. They're your enemies. And they start believing it. And you saw that they gradually upped the ante until they ended up doing the things they did, going as far as they did. And the moral of the story is you always think that you will not, you always see the end result and you say, yeah, I'm never going to do it. When you see all the wars going on and how people are fighting wars, you always say, nah, those, they are savages. But don't think, at least you can only know for certain that you're different if you're put in that situation and you act differently. So only if you have the absolute power is when you know, am I like that or am I not?
Man, well, I do think to bring it to your camp example, majority of the people say they won't do it, but the same majority of the people conform to anything that is happening these days.
Yeah.
So chances are you would have conformed back then as well. It's not
Yeah.
really rocket science because you're doing the same thing. Back then, it was a trend in that country. It was a trend to do it. That's what
Yeah.
that was the norm.
Yeah.
So right now, if you're going by these current times, our norm, if you align with those in 100 years, I'm gonna tell you right now, those norms will look crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all
Yeah.
I'll say because everything goes in cycles. The craziness we see now, it will flatten at a certain point, and people will try to rationalize in 100 years what happened 100 years ago. And they
Yeah.
will look at us like crazies. The only thing I hope so that they open this podcast and see, oh, KR and RJ were not into this crazy stuff. These weren't the weirdos. It was my mom and dad who were the weirdos.
KR, just look at how people who have different political affiliation treat each other, man. If you just look at that,
That's crazy.
that's just so. If you can treat, if you can treat your own family member like ish,
Yeah.
just because
Treated them like
that
McMahon.
person has, then what do you think you would have done during that time? And I think a lot of people, as we're also okay, are living in a very, I would say, undisciplined era where it's basically follow your body, whatever your body wants, that's what you do. You really think that with that power, I mean, you would only do it more.
I do think that undisciplined people have been always the case. It's
Okay.
not like it's something new.
Right.
It's not like it's a new concept. People are not less undisciplined. I mean,
There are more sheep than shepherds.
there've always been a lot of sheeps. There's always been more sheep than shepherd. That's why we are where we are right now. It is why it happened while the second war happened, why the first war happened, why certain people were sold off to certain people. I mean, you can continue, you can go down the road. It all is because there's more sheep than shepherds. No,
Yeah.
no, people don't think for them. Oh my God.
And
Let's
if you
go back to
control,
the topic.
if you control the sheeps, you control you can, if you can control the sheeps, then you can keep the shepherds in check, because the shepherds will be like, nah, man, just gonna hunt me some deer, man. I'm good.
Hey man, hey, talking about crazy stuff we're living in, right?
Mhm.
Well, I don't know how this Vince McMahon stuff is gonna happen. We're gonna keep an eye out. I'm not sure. He's almost 80, so he might check out during this process and leave everyone with a bag hanging with an empty bag. Probably they'll sue his estate, but what happens happens, I guess.
Yep.
Another thing, attacks in the metaverse are booming. And I
At-
cannot
at-
put the specific attacks. We're talking about SA attacks. SA assaults of a certain kind. People are claiming, let me find they are claiming the same meme you had out there. So this is what the
oh my god. In the metaverse.
in the metaverse. Yes, in the metaverse. So right now, the thing that is happening, activists are urging police forces to grapple with attacks in virtual reality, but prosecuting digital abuse could be tricky. Because how can you actually prosecute something that in actuality never happened? Would you prosecute someone who was killed in a game? I don't know where you're gonna take it. It's gonna be very interesting how this develops from a lawyer's point of view.
I'm gonna need your patience for 15 seconds so I can illustrate something. Okay?
Okay. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna mute myself.
No, that's not muting. It's not muting at all. I'm just saying we didn't plan this, but I'm just gonna you just need to, 15 seconds. Okay.
Give you the 50
Let's
seconds.
say something is happening that I don't like. Let's say it starts now.
Continue.
Just leave that.
Yo.
You just leave. I
Yo,
don't get it, KR. I don't get it.
this is
You know,
crazy. Yeah.
why don't they leave? I mean,
You gotta do as soon as you said, imagine if I and then I didn't even hear you leave, but I was like, this guy's gonna go out of the. I look
you,
up, we're there.
KR, you just leave,
Oh,
right?
man. You
So to
can
me,
leave.
so to
You can
me,
log
KR,
off.
it's a sickness. This whole victim mentality is a sickness. If it's happening, just leave. But I think, the more and more the more and more we talk about the Matrix, at least the movie, at least. And when we saw it, I think it came out in the 90s, right? 90s, maybe early 2000s.
Yeah, the
It was
first one.
amazing. And I remember the first one, I liked it because of the action. The action was amazing.
Mhm.
But when you really watch it and rewatch it, and I've rewatched it like a couple of times now, it's basically the people were living, they were basically literally plugged in
Yep.
and living in like a big computer. Their minds were in that computer. The first time, KR, the funny thing is when he woke up, I didn't understand it. I was watching it and I liked the action, but I wasn't understanding it.
Mm.
If you look at the way we're going right now, you see people walking with their, what's
The
it called? The
Apple.
Apple
Yeah.
Apple
I know
glasses.
glass or something like that. The goggles. The goggles we've been
Yeah,
seeing everyone working with. Yes.
yeah.
It's very
It's good
popular.
to so technology is good if it serves you, as long as you don't become its servant. KR, people are crossing the
Say
street.
that too loud. Don't say that too loud. Someone wrote a manifesto about that. They might think you read that manifesto.
Did someone read wrote a manifesto about it?
I'm not saying he did, but someone did. Yes, maybe. Very
All right.
maybe. He
So
got a
I'm
lot
just gonna say.
for whatever he did. He's
So
not
so I,
here anymore, but
so I'm just saying. Was
he
it
was a
a
very
was it a United guy? Was it the postman?
he was in the woods. He got caught in the
Uh,
woods. So we know
I,
who we're talking about. Yeah, we know who we're talking about. Yeah.
yeah, then I know what you're talking about. I didn't know that he wrote it, but it's basically that's where we're going right now. But to me, it's crazy, KR. Just press the button. Leave.
It is. I don't know how you actually can do that in those environments, because I
So
don't think
so
you
yeah.
can
So,
really see
so
the
yeah. So that was
what
your
is.
question. Your question as a lawyer, right? So I think technically speaking, it's possible.
Hmm.
Um, but then the sentence would also be a virtual sentence. So what do you mean?
Holy
No,
shit.
because it's yes, because that was your question. So let's think of it. If we think of the law, uh, so the question is that we're going to explore: can a crime be committed in the metaverse? The answer is yes. But for a crime to be committed in the metaverse, it should be punishable somewhere. So if it's not punishable, probably in the, let's call it,
Really.
that's a crazy word, the real world. But
Mhm.
if it ca- if it's like, because there's no bodily harm, right? But
Mhm.
in the metaverse, if you have rules in the metaverse against it and you do it, then it's a crime, and you, technically speaking,
And
can be
dangerous.
sentenced in the metaverse. So we're talking about in the metaverse. The question is, can you also be sentenced outside out of the metaverse? That to me is a bit more tricky, because if on the metaverse level it was physical, in the real world it's not physical, so it's maybe emotional, right? It's like emotional damage,
Yeah.
and that falls under something
Trauma.
else. It can fall
Emotional
under,
trauma.
yeah. So it can be maybe some kind of harassment, some kind of stalking maybe, but not the real deal. But I think that the metaverse is becoming more and more, let's say, the reality of a lot of people. What I think, so where we're going, KR,
It's
is
going.
that I'm a like a real lawyer in the real world.
Mhm.
What I think is that I can be a lawyer in the metaverse. I really think that
Mm.
I can be a lawyer in the metaverse. And I do see in the future, and I think that's the intention as well, that we wear glasses and I can sit face to face with my client,
Through
right?
the metaverse or separately.
Thr- But through the metaverse. So I sit in my office, that person sits in his or her office, and with the goggles. I don't know if you saw the interview, the podcast episode of Lex Friedman with Mark Zuckerberg, but they have one where they did it through the glasses. It was
Oh
pretty
yeah, that
dope.
one. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
So I think that's gonna be the metaverse in a few. So you can do it in the real world, but it wouldn't surprise me if the metaverse would have its own rules. It's almost inevitable that a metaverse would have its own rules, and because you can buy properties and all those things, right? So technically speaking, there
Mhm.
can be fraud, there can be all those things, and that you would have a metaverse lawyer. You know what, KR? At the risk of sounding like a hypocrite, after this show, I'm gonna see how much a metaverse attorney earns.
Talking about attorneys, let's hope you don't end up being a public defender on the metaverse, because that might cost you. That might cost you. Keefe D, man. Keefe D changed his lawyer. I think maybe the funds came through. Show some love, brother love. Show some love. Did someone show him love? Because it seemed like before he seemed down and out. And all of a sudden he has a private attorney. And the private attorney also started talking about what they want to do. They want to get Suge Knight involved. They're trying to
Suge,
persuade Suge to be a eyewitness, to clear his name, to say he wasn't the shooter.
huh? Fishy.
Yes, Suge, the guy who ran over another attacker with a car.
But isn't Suge and because okay, so because Keefe D was being accused, or at least there were rumors that he's affiliated in one way, shape, or form with Diddy, which is
Yes.
East Coast. Suge is West Coast.
No,
I don't know if the
Keefe
beef is the.
is West Coast as well.
I said Suge is West Coast.
Yes, Keefe is also West Coast.
Yeah, I know, but that's not the point. The point is that Suge had beef. Suge had affiliations with Pac, or as we all know him, Jada's soulmate.
Mm-hmm. Not only
And
affiliation, he was his boss.
boss, yeah. And Keefe D, I'm not really familiar with the whole, the whole LA beef scene, but Keefe D was part of the the opposition. I was about the
Yeah,
opposition
you could say
of
you
their
could say.
opposition. So that's why they were accusing. That's why they were saying that Keefe had, I don't know if they were saying or if it's true, but that there was one, let's say, an affiliation, that he had an affiliation with Diddy. That
Mhm.
Diddy was supporting him because he was the opposition of Suge and the rest of the death row crew.
Yeah,
So it's weird to me that they're involving Suge
they
in
want
this
to
matter.
involve. Doesn't mean he's gonna agree with it, but
Yeah,
so
but
the thing is, the
that they would.
Shug is doing. I think Shug said. I think it's somewhere in December, November, that it wasn't Keefe who shot the guy. I think it was on the podcast or something like that, or it was an interview somewhere. That he said that it wasn't Keefe who shot. So shot at him.
Yeah.
So that I think that's why they're trying to involve him in an official way, because of course talking on a talking on a podcast, according to Keefe himself, it's all entertainment.
And writing it down in a book as well, right?
Yeah, it's also entertainment. Unless it's set in court, it's not real. So
That's what we
I,
call
I
the OJ way. But I think that it's almost. I think the whole thing is that he was in the car. and that's what he's being accused of.
Yes, that's the thing.
So it's
right?
not like he's
It's not
being.
like he only did the shot. The only thing is, he was telling the story himself that he was there. That's the crazy
I
part. And
seen
now
him do it.
I've seen him do it. The crazy thing is now he's claiming that he didn't see him do it. He wasn't even there. Imagine that, right? You go from telling the story from the first row, seeing everything unfold, to suddenly saying, I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
yeah.
they were also claiming that he was his hearing was delayed because allegedly he was threatening witnesses.
Yo. Yeah.
So this is what it says. Bail hearing regarding a release of Dwayne Keefe has been postponed. It was earlier in January after prosecutors claimed threats were made against potential witnesses. Well, they're not saying that he did it. Let me see. No, they're not saying it. Well, they're saying witnesses were threatened, but well, guess who they were witnessing against? So someone was moving. Someone was supporting Keefe in his attempt to get out of the grasp of the law.
Yep.
Hey man. Oh, wait a second. Claims against Davis detail an October jail call where his son allegedly shared information about a green light authorization. Oh my God. I was wrong. He was giving the green light himself. What a stupid ass. I'm going to say it. What a stupid ass ninja.
Yeah.
Davis is not accused of directly ordering anyone to harm another person or anyone associated with the case. In Davis' words, a green light is an authorization to kill, prosecutors Mark DiGiacomo and Pinu Palau explained to Clark County District Court Judge Carly Kearney. Yo, it's crazy. I mean, what are you doing, dude? This is ignorance at its best. At this point, Keefe should only. I don't think Keefe should be locked up for his involvement with Tupac. Think he should be locked up for his ignorance at this point. This ignorance go beyond humanly possible. The only person who I can remember who was doing all this ignorant stuff was what's the Philly rapper who got locked up for snitching on himself?
That's the I seen him do it, dude, right?
That's exactly him, yeah. Let me see if I can find his name real quick. Philly.
But I think at this point, so my question is, how did he? Is he paying it himself? So he either has a sponsor, or he has a lawyer that is a public lawyer, but is seeing this as a moment to gain popularity or something.
In a statement, veteran criminal defense lawyer Carl Arnold, now on the job, expressed that he's honored to the opportunity to represent Dwayne Davis in what he will be in one of the most historic trials of the century. He continued detailing.
AR app?
AR rap, yes, AR rap. Oh my God. Maybe we should do a one show about AR rap.
No, we shouldn't.
Yo, this guy, if you check out his crazy interviews, I've never seen someone sit in a chair and tell and it's not only interviews with Vlad. This guy was recording street interviews, talking about people in his group who were doing it. He said, "This is the."
I've seen him do it.
He was when he said it.
I've seen him do it.
Is when he was talking about he likes this guy's rap because he's doing the thing. And the thing
Yeah.
isn't kissing babies. It's putting people in the ground.
Mhm.
And he's seen him do it. I mean, come on, man. It's gonna help the feds at the end of the day. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, let's keep an eye on that. We're gonna keep an eye on that story. I think Keefe, I think it's maybe the lawyer it's either he's getting paid or it's someone that's looking for it's like cloud chasing.
cloud chasing.
And
Yeah.
because after this, I don't want to be known as the lawyer that protects criminals, but to each their own. I don't do criminal law. Don't like it. It's not for me. Anything else, KR, or can we close the show?
I think we can close the show. I have something small, but I think we can move it to another date.
Yeah. All right. Hey guys, thank you once again for first of all subscribing, helping us get past the 500 mark. Now we're up for the 1,000 mark. Remember to keep subscribing if you haven't done so already. It really helps us. Rate the show by pressing the like button. Comment. Let us know what you think about the topics we discuss. And of course, don't forget to share the video with your friends, your family, and your enemies. And if you see your enemies do something, snitch. It's been a pleasure to serve you once more. And we'll see each other in the metaverse. Until next time. Peace.
Peace. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in my bank account. This is crazy.